G'day and welcome to episode 53 of our Let's Play of Fallout 4. My name is Turt Dald. Let's get started. On the last episode we decided to continue with the quests for the Minutemen. We had Curie with us. He sent us to the Slog. On our journey to the Slog, we came upon a place called Listening Post Bravo. We explored in there, killed a couple turrets and a robot, made our way down an elevator, got a little bit of a story off of a computer, and killed a Yao guy. We also found a few great mentats in there as well. Kind of a nice surprise. Made our way to the Slog from there. Got to the Slog. Talked to the person there. They were having problems with some super mutants at Medford Hospital. We also talked to an Arlen Glass. He gave us a mission to pick up some toy parts at a toy factory. Went to Medford Hospital, killed some super mutants and killed the super mutant he wanted us to kill. Returned back and he was happy with that. Apparently Curie really liked that because we got our first peace check. Went home, dismissed Curie and grabbed Hancock. We're going to start working on Hancock now. Turned that into Preston. He was happy. He gave us another mission. Green Top Nurseries was having problems with some ghouls, so we went and talked to them. They were having problems with ghouls at Bedford Station. We killed the ghouls there, talked to them. They were happy. Talked to Preston. Apparently the Slog was having problems again, so we went and talked to them. Apparently one of their people had been kidnapped. They directed us to go to Hub City Auto Records. We went to Hub City Auto Records, killed a bunch of gunners, including a gunner named Captain Bridget, looted in there, and turned that into Preston, and everybody's happy. And that is what we did last episode. First things first, let's get some sound. So what are we doing today? Well, we're going to continue on with these missions. Get Hancock's. Talk to the settlers at Green Top Nursery. Boy, these people get into a lot of trouble, eh? Oh, I should have checked. I didn't check that.
Those big ugly bastards sure hit us hard.
Let's trade some things.
Okay.
That isn't the guy we talked to?
Am I ever glad to see you?
Oh, you're
we could
hiding.
really use a hand.
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls have holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it.
Well,
It's as
super
good as
duper,
done.
Mart.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
Nice. Okay, well, let's, we've been there a few times. We lived there for a bit, I think. So let's do this. We are going to go to Starlight Drive-In. I know a little back way in there. I can probably keep Hancock with us the whole way through, I think. What time is it? We should be fine. Let's put our... I didn't put that companion weapon away. Wow. Okay. Let's do this. I like these easy ones. This one's fairly easy. We can go in the back way. The guys we want is just in here. So go in the back way. Oh, they're fighting that behemoth again. I can't read that. Winning. 5 likenesses. Well, it's going to be an ing word for sure. Willing?
Got it.
There you go. We're going to come in the back. We're going to kill 5 or 6 ghouls and the one they want. And there's a little bit of loot in a red chest. Really close. So these guys don't come out till you walk in here. This one guy's hiding right there, see? And the other guy's behind the car. Scripted every time. Grab the residual loots. No, he might get me in trouble. I don't know. I don't think he will. Oh, they killed the behemoth, it looks like. Don't want any of that. Wow. Legendary. Nice. Nice surprise. That guy didn't even know. Don't want the wine, but I'll take the 38 rounds. Yeah, these guys usually, this is scripted. They're not out already. Usually. Ghoul Slayer's boxing gloves. There you go. Better than a rolling pin.
If anyone could find a use for that.
Well, that's why I'm in charge, buddy. The guy we want is just up here. There's usually one just down here. He's sleeping.
Sorry, pal.
That's the one we wanted. But as soon as we walk in, more are coming. And I want the red chest. Just the extra loot ski. I had to be careful because there's fire on the ground.
Got it.
Okay. It's all scripted. Hancock runs in there like a nutcase. I shot Hancock. Did I shoot him?
Oh, that was a mistake.
Yeah, it was, buddy. You would have just stayed behind me, you would have been fine. Okay, where's this chest? Oh, it's a green chest. Okay, let's go. Easy peasy. And we'll just go out the way we came in. We don't have to fight those guys. If I don't get lost. Am I getting lost? Well, it looks like we have to fight these guys. I got lost. Okay, where am I going? Down here? Oh, I went the right way. I got distracted. Okay. There we go. Okay, let's go talk to these people. Oh, I didn't take my thing off again. Wow. And she's gonna do this thing where I can't talk to her because she's in the middle of the mute fruit. That's gonna
Seems to be growing well.
make me pick mute fruit.
Were you able to clear out those ghouls?
Okay, I was just talking to you, lady.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? Oh, that is great news!
Go home, drop off some lootski. Oh, let's get naked.
I don't really need to see that.
think I picked up some stuff, yeah. Okay, let's drop these legendaries off. There you go. We got a set of boxing gloves.
Let's play.
And we're under attack.
You know what? Since we talked,
We were under attack.
well,
How are we holding up?
two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Oh, we seem to be holding up pretty good. I'm not going to go collect the stuff. I don't need it. Let's rest. And what are we going to do now? I thought we'd do Vault 75. We've been by there a couple times. And there is an Eddie Winter holotape here. Vault 75's right around here. It's in a little school. It's kind of hidden. You got to search it out. Kind of. So bobblehead in there. There's a magazine. Convenience bobblehead. Be nice to have at this point, I think. So that's what I thought we'd do today. What time is it? Excellent. So let's go get this holotape. Vault 75 is right around here in this school. But I want this holotape without attracting too much attention from those super mutants if I can. That'd be nice. Now I wonder if these guys have respawned or not. We're gonna find out. No. We'll be going in there eventually for a quest. So that's why I'm kind of not doing that. But we've been by here a couple times. So let's get this holotape and collect some loot ski in here.
That as old as it looks?
I don't remember much in here other than the holotape. It's one of the few police stations that aren't marked as a police station, and you could miss it if you don't know it's here. And I meant to do it before, but I wanted to do Vault 75 at the same time, and we were always doing other things. Now, where is this holotape? There it is on the desk. Well, we'll go grab the telephones, because that's really good loot. Okay, if it's gonna let me. Okay, it's being... Oh, blast radius, that's really good loot. Nuclear materials. Rare loots. Nothing in the bathroom, eh? Okay, let's go get this holotape. Eddie Winter holotape 2. I'll let you guys read this stuff. And where is this one sending us? We've been there. Nanhat Sheriff's Department. Okay, let's listen to this holotape.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. beach, sub shop, car yard. Doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
I'll bring him in, but I won't take him with me. There's a lot of gunners. A lot. Probably a two-tripper in here at least. Well, this just looks like a little schoolhouse. There's a trap in here. You can't disable it. You gotta kind of open the door and then run out. If you open this, you set off a trap and you can't disable the trap. It's a arc. So you gotta open it, run away, and let the arc do its thing, or you'll get really damaged. I don't know the difference between scissors and bandage scissors. Probably nothing. I can't remember much else in here. Camera's good, paint can's good. As long as it doesn't say empty, it's oil. Yardstick's horrible. That's good. What did Hancock like there? That doesn't make sense. Why he liked
just
that.
say the word.
Am I wearing my apparel? No. Okay.
Can break.
Yeah, I don't know what he liked there. You like me taking a clove whip lighter? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember that being a like. Okay, let's do this. I check back here. Yeah, bandage scissors. This is going to set off a trap. You can't disable the trap. It's an arc thing. Let's get out of here. Let it do its thing. It didn't set off, or did they change that? They must have changed that, because I remember getting wrecked in here. Wow. Did they change that? I'll take the broom cloth. Yeah, they must have changed that. Or is it down here that the trap is? Okay, I am gonna have him just stay
Yeah?
here.
Hold.
Gotcha. I'll keep an eye out.
Here.
Bingo.
No. Just stay here.
Stay there.
Guess I'll just make myself at home.
These first couple of guys can be tricky. Well, let's just do it. I don't know why that missed so many times on that turret, but it did. Playing like an idiot, guys. Well, I'll go loot this, bring some stuff back to Hancock, and we're gonna be in here a while. Now this is a little bit puzzly. You got to go around and collect key cards to advance. Teddy bears. Makes you think there's super mutants in here. This was the shelter for the school kids, and they are part of a Vault-Tec experiment to build super soldiers. If you notice, the vault is open, so power fist. Wow. The guy had a power fist. Admissions terminal. Press release. For immediate release, Vault-Tec to subsidize enrollment for Malden families. Washington, D.C. In response to growing national concern for the safety of our children in the event of a nuclear attack, Vault-Tec officials have cooperated with local government in Malden, Massachusetts, to provide subsidized enrollment fees for any families wishing to sign up for residency in Vault 75. The newly opened vault is attached directly to Malden's elementary school, ensuring a swift evacuation should an attack come during class time. Safeguarding the future has always been our priority, said a Vault-Tec spokesperson. The opening of Vault 75 gives us all extra peace of mind, knowing that the children of Malden will be safe even if the worst comes to pass. Enrollment policy. Enrollment guidelines. Vault-Tec has authorized special discounts and subsidies for qualifying families. This special offer can only be extended to families meeting the following requirements. 1. One or more enrolled family members are children under the age of 15. 2. Enrolled children attend public school within the township of Malden, Mass. 3. The enrolled group includes no more than two adults per qualifying child. Please note that Vault 75 also permits the individual enrollment of children for families which cannot afford to also enroll a parent or guardian. Special admission protocols. Upon activation of Vault 75, all residents must be subjected to standard admissions protocols, details of which can be found in the Vault-Tec Personnel Handbook. Once residents have been verified and sanitized, children under the age of 17 are to be taken to the atrium area. There, they will meet with the overseer, who will provide orientation information specific to the children. All other residents are to be taken to the holding area to await their briefing from the head of security. Admissions records. And you guys can just read that. another Vault Tech experiment. Okay, looks like we're going in here. Okay, let's go give some stuff to Hancock here. I don't think there's anything else around here. I'll take a quick boo though. That was pretty thorough, I think. I'd bring him with me, but I just want to do this as quiet as possible and as fast as possible.
Psst, got my attention.
Let's do this. Big area. And like I said, you got to run around and collect these key cards. You can't hack your way in. Got to kill certain guys to get these key cards, if I remember correctly. And there is a bobblehead and a magazine in here. Toy magnifying glass. Wow. He was hiding reading comics. I don't like this. In the light. Not good. Okay, here's one of these doors. Lab access
Have to
card
find the
reader.
card.
Bobblehead is in there. Magazines near this overseer's office, if I remember correctly. Military grade. Pencils are good. Feather dusters, not so much. I'll take it anyway. Bowler hats are good value to weight. They're worth a lot and they weigh nothing. Nuke mine. Wow. I know a place where you can get a couple of those. This can be really mazy-like, because you end up running back and forth a lot. That looks like a person, but it's just a mannequin. Oh wow. They were kind of hidden. playground set up in here? You can't get up there. You can get in here eventually. Did I not? Power fist again. Well, yeah, you can't get in here yet. There's a way to open that later. Legendary. I want this cleared so I can go looting. Nice. Well, let's go looting. What's in here? That guy was handcuffed. Why was that guy handcuffed? Ooh, just about missed the bobby pin box. Okay, what's in here? Teddy bear? Somebody's tweaking on me here. Traps? See a trap. Yeah, they must have changed that entrance, because that had a Tesla arc, and you couldn't disable it. There's a guy in there. I can't shoot him from here. Digging the billows. I'll take the broom just for extra cloth. We're going through some cloth, so have some spare. What is in here? The way up. Other door. a key card, it looks like. And another door. Okay, another way. Well, let's go upstairs, because this looks like it's going to another area. Let's loot upstairs. Let's loot around in here. I don't think I got everything in here. I need my rubber. Okay, good. Let's go upstairs. I thought that was in here. Was it not? We did kill a legendary up here. Take wooden blocks. Gary. There you go. Yeah, kids' room. Oh, I guess those mechanical fits aren't that rare. I just don't remember them. Kids' room with a bunch of ammo in it. Another Gary. If you don't know, that's a Fallout 3 reference. Gary. Gary. I see a terminal over there. Globes are good. Fancy hairbrush is good. Regular hairbrushes, not so much. Okay, let's go over here. I thought I killed a legendary right here. There he is. Martyr synth right leg. Temporarily slows time during combat when you're 20% less health.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't want to take that. Oh, well. Some mentats. Looking for overdue books. I'm not sure if there are any in here or not. I can't remember any. But doesn't mean they're not in here. And this is where you can go to that little area there. Let's see if I can do my thing. There we go. First try. I thought there was a key card around here.
Don't have the card.
I thought thought the key card was here. Okay, we gotta carry on then. How heavy are we? Oh, still got lots of room. Fancy hairbrush, could have left one. And an ashtray, God forbid. Individual cigarettes are just cloth. But it's light cloth. Okay, I'll take that. I look like I lost a baseball. Maybe. Bowl is ceramic. Looks like they set up a little thing for their pet dog, maybe. Let's go. Legendary. Lucky metal left leg. +2 to luck. Chem station. This is where we get our first access card reader. What's down this way? The bathroom, I'll take them off for cloth. Somebody's tweaking on me there. Is there somebody in the bathroom?
What?
Yeah. This is probably where we're gonna have to go home. No ammo? No ammo? This is where you get your first card reader card. There's a guy up there. There's a little contest you can do in here too. Is this trapped? Doesn't look trapped. Oh, rubber.
Nice.
I don't know what was so nice about that. No, I might get him sleeping. That would be great. Or that might have been just the only guy. I remember a named guy in here though. Or a boss type guy. There you go. Maybe I left one somewhere else. I want to go to admin area. We're going to lab access. Well, we might make a trip home, drop some of this stuff off, and carry on. Yeah, you can do a little combat zone thing here. But we're not going to do that. You guys can fool around with that on your own. Okay, did I get lost? I've been all through here. Okay, let's go back. These cards aren't that hidden. I should be able to get the admin in here. I thought it was on that desk that I jumped over to. Tell you the truth. I thought it was right here. Because I always go to admin first. I'm just gonna check this out because I could swear I always go to admin first. Now I'm carrying too much. Well, let's go to Hancock and go home. Come back. I'll look around a bit when I come back because I could swear I go to admin first, but it's been a while, guys. I thought it was on If I don't get lost. Which looks like I might be. And we can just come in here, right?
Going up. Ground floor.
Hancock, buddy, where are you? Thought I left you here. Oh, I gotta go up this way, don't I? Sorry, guys, it's my loots. I'm taking it, and I'm not taking crappy loots. Loots we need.
Hey,
What you got? This is what I've got on me.
Okay, let's go. Let's get naked. Let's go home. And I need a second.
So, seems you know how to hold your own. I'd had my doubts when we first hit the road. Lights are on, but no one's home.
Wow, nice. We got his second speech check already. Nice.
thanks. You're not so bad yourself.
I never get many complaints. It's just real rare these days. Find someone who's not willing to take things the way they're handed to them. Too many good folks not willing to get their hands dirty. And too many assholes taking advantage of it. Look at what happened to Diamond City. Before McDonough took over, it was a half-decent place to live. A little stricter than I usually go for, but not terrible. I thought he and I had a pretty happy childhood. But then he decides he's gonna try and get elected with his anti-ghoul crusade. Mankind for McDonough. Before you know it, you got families with kids lining up to drag folks they called neighbor out of their homes and throw them to the ruins.
How could they do something like that?
There'd always been a pretty big gulf between the folks living in the stands and folks down on the field. McDonough ran on it because he thought enough of those upper stands assholes would vote for him. Guess he was right. I remember storming into his office above the stands after the inauguration speech. He was just standing there, staring out the window, watching as the city turned on the ghouls. He didn't even look at me. Just said, "I did it, John. It's finally mine." Should have killed him right there, but I don't think it would have changed anything. Instead, I pleaded with him, begged him to call it off. He said he couldn't. He had nothing against the ghouls. He was just carrying out the will of the people. And he couldn't betray the voters. And then he smiled. That hideous fucking mile-long smile. He never smiled like that when we were kids. I didn't even recognize him.
He murdered those ghouls.
Him and that whole damn city. I still wasn't a ghoul at this point, so I didn't have to leave, but I couldn't bring myself to stay in that cesspool after that. I'd been sneaking off the good neighbor for years to get decent chems, so I knew the safe routes. I managed to track down a couple of the families, lead them there, but most couldn't get used to the good neighbor lifestyle. I brought them food for a couple of weeks, but after a while, they just disappeared. Folks in Diamond City signed their death warrants, and all the good people were willing to just sit by and watch. I felt like I was the only one who saw how screwed up things truly were. Who couldn't just pretend things were fine. Still feel that way. Or I did. Until I met you.
Ooh,
I know I run my
Hancock.
mouth, but having someone who sees the world for what it is, and is willing to do something about it, it's meant a lot to me. I feel damn lucky to have you as a friend.
I feel exactly the same, Hancock. It's been a hell of a ride thus far.
Then here's to a long road, with plenty of ammo. Well, thanks for hearing me out. You probably weren't looking for a history lesson, were ya? You want to hit the road?
Let's do this, buddy.
Hey,
I take requests. Open for business. There are faster ways to cripple yourself than trying to lug all that.
And I'm looting in there because that'll be the only time we go there. Oh, lots of rat away, eh? Oh, wow. Okay, let's put these legendaries away.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling sweaty.
Perfect.
Look
Let's
at the
rest,
field
get our bonus.
here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Let's go. We'll go to Slocum's. Put this one on. Oh, we can just go to Vault 75, I think. Unless they respawn. Should be fine. And let's put our fatigues on. Now is this trapped now? Yeah, it's trapped, see? I guess the second time you come it gets trapped. It's weird, you can't take the trap off. See, I told you. And you can't reach in there and disable the trap. Well, hopefully they haven't respawned in here. I wanted to bring them with me. Well, up to where we enter the labs, I guess. Now, I can't remember exactly where this bobblehead is in here, but it is in the lab part. Magazine is in the administration part. I thought I could get a key card jumping over there, but apparently not. Oh, nothing respawned. That's good. You coming? Come on, buddy. Just for, so I got an easy way to get to loots for him.
Going down.
Drop off loots.
Lower level.
This is where they want us to go. I'm gonna keep him right here.
Hey,
Just say the word.
wait there.
Be here when you're ready.
Gotta find the card.
Oh yeah, this area. Min card reader. There you go. Bobblehead science.
Perfect.
Always be prepared to explain the hows and whys. Get one extra guess when hacking terminals. There you go. Convenience. We'll explore around the lab a little more. I think there's a bit more story in here. A couple of terminals. Assistance terminal. Testing schedule. Testing guidelines. Private. PRV. Yeah, it's going to be private. If your name is not Rohit or James, then butt out. Hi, James. 15:34 hours. I was able to mess up the scheduling program. The system won't expect us to test anyone after lunch for a few days. If you're right about the overseer having helpers, I don't think anyone's noticed. Anyway, this will give us some time to get things ready without prying eyes. You can leave me messages on this terminal too, if you need to. Should be pretty secure now. We can start smuggling ammo in here. Nobody should find out if we're pinching a bullet or two at a time from the range. Still need to figure out a good fuse, but it'll take us a while to get enough gunpowder to smuggle in from the range before that matters. Resistance. 10:57 hours. What do you think you're up against anyway? R. 14:01 hours. Worst case, all the superiors we've ever seen graduate. 10:01 hours. That's not comforting. R. 13:09 hours. I really doubt it though. I'm almost positive they're just got geeks up there, maybe even just robots. 11:21 hours. Depending on the robots, I might take the up top grads. R. 15:09 hours. Haha, yeah, I'm not worried though. There can't be as many of them as there are of us, and they're basically training us to be able to overpower them. We won't know until we know, I guess. 10:44 hours. And I guess we're going to know real soon. R. Ones and K's. 09:18 hours. James, have you thought about what we should do with the little kids? R. 13:19 hours. If we hit the door during nap, they should be saved. We should still make sure everyone pushes forward as much as possible. 09:01 hours. I hope that'll work. We should probably have a few stay behind just to keep an eye on them. R. 14:55 hours. Good idea. We can trust Alma, right? Why don't you talk to her during her testing appointment tomorrow? 09:58 hours. She's in. So it sounds like they're trying to break out. That's what happened here. There was a breakout. some sort. Takes us in a whole other area. Let's search down here a bit. I think I'm missing a computer. And this was the observation area. They had an experiment going on, and the scientists were back here observing their experiment. Crazy science experiment. Yeah, I think I'm missing a computer. Oh, let's check down here. I searched in here. Okay. Let's move on. I could have missed some loot ski. Yeah, trying to remember everything when you haven't done something for a while, you lose concentration. Your mind just keeps working. There's the computer I was thinking I missed. Oh, I didn't want the bottle. Researcher's Terminal. Test protocol, aerobic aptitude. Researcher guidelines, aerobic station. This station exists to measure and increase aerobic ability and cardiovascular health of test subjects. As the treadmill operator adjusts incline and speed to reach the sustained target rate in the subject. Once target rate has been sustained for 60 seconds, greater than 60 seconds, gradually increase the duress until peak heart rate has been reached or exceeded. Heart rate guide. Side effect guidelines. Unacceptable, cease test if risk arises. Cardiac arrest, death. Acceptable, continue testing. Muscular strain, nausea, vomiting, loss of consciousness. Continue testing when they're unconscious. Researcher's notes. Nina. Nina won't believe it. I'm actually on the research team. We always thought some grown-ups must stay in the vault to help the overseer run things, even if we never saw them. I was right. Not everyone has to go to the outside world. They said I'd do more good here, and I couldn't be happier. I wish there was some way she could know I'm still here, still able to watch her. She'll graduate in 2 years. Maybe they'll put her on the research team too if her scores are high enough. So they were taking the ones that weren't military minded and making them scientists as well. Ah, to be young. It's only been a few months since graduation, and already I feel so much more mature than the kids I'm monitoring every day. Rohit and James both still talk about taking over the vault, like they think nobody's listening. Robbie and Becca still sneak off to huff propellant. We see that too. They'll never make it onto the research team like I did. I'm just glad I can still keep an eye on Nina. She's not doing too great on her scores, though. She was never much of an academic like me. Her physical scores are among the best in the group, though. I'm sure she'll graduate to a good team for up top. I just hope I can see her before she goes up top. Passing notes. Supervisor Bissell lost some papers from his clipboard this morning. He was pretty anxious about it. He'd spent most of the morning searching for them, then pulled me aside to get me looking for them while he went to meet with the overseer. He really doesn't want anyone to know they went missing. Turns out they got sucked into a vent. I could hear the pages flapping in there. There's no way I can get them unless I were to go downstairs, but I saw a Rohit fish them out of the vent down there first. I'm going to tell Bizzle I couldn't find them. Shooting range maintenance. The range is really getting run down. I've asked the overseer whether we can have some supplies brought in to help refurbish it, but was told we should work with what we've got. Then she reminded me it wasn't even my station. I didn't think it would be a big deal to have her ask some of the up-top graduates to bring supplies, but I guess they're really busy and there's always some risk involved with her going outside. Maybe she'll ask at next year's graduation when she takes the new graduates through the surface door. There you go. Burgundy bottle. I don't want that. I'll take the cigarettes and ashtray though. Everybody smokes, eh? It's crazy. Bourbon. No whiskey. No whiskey drinkers. I'll take the pillow though. Leather. Glass bowl. I didn't want that, but oh well. Baseball's good. Cork. And more pillows and a Mr. Jangles. There you go. And some meats. Trays are good. That's aluminum. Aluminum's always good. That's going to be doing that all the time now. We're all in here. Yeah, you get confused, eh? It just turns around. Okay, we were all down there. What's down this way? Nothing. That's probably the guy's computer. Adhesive we need. Don't want empty bottles. Looks like there should be an exit here. But there isn't. Okay, let's keep going. We're just about done in here, actually. Oh, could have left some duct tape. Okay, let's go. Got the two computers in this area. Let's down this way. Some bones. Don't want the bone saw, but I took it. Oh, pack of duct tape. Nice. There we go. I'm gonna go check out that other area in admin. What's in here in lab? Did I come this way? Obviously not, because I didn't open the door. Well, there's old Hancock. Maybe I'll drop some stuff off to him. Well, I was in here, because I checked that. Well, let's quick boo around. That doesn't look familiar to me here. Oh, this is way back at the beginning. Wow. Okay. FedEx. Okay, let's go. Well, I can check that area where I jumped to. That's around here. If I don't get lost. Should be right in here, right? Right at the top. Running around like a chicken, guys. Get that body. You might as well check everything. We're in here. Now, am I going to be able to do this, though? There we go. And I could swear there was a key card here for this, but there isn't. And this is where we shot the guy on the balcony. And his body's not here now. Okay. So we're in administration now. Whiskey? No wine. Bugger. Overseer's Terminal. Operation Protocol Manual. Okay, we read all that already. Family policy. We read all that. Staff duties. Personnel and security staff have been assigned to Vault 75 and provided with standard instructions as found in your operation manual. Research personnel are to remain in their designated wing and isolated from making physical contact with residents except under special circumstances. New research personnel may be selected annually from the Vault's population at the overseer's discretion. Residents are to be informed that these persons have vacated the Vault. There you go. So nobody's really gone out, they just became staff. Overseer directives. 1. Residents aged 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. 2. Residents who have exhibited genetic promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and regeneration. 3. Residents of average genetic promise but high intelligence and docility may be recruited to the research staff at overseer's discretion. 4. All other residents to be removed must be culled. So basically, if they didn't think they were any good, once they hit a certain age, they just killed them. 5. Research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain consistent resident population numbers. 6. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until an all-clear order is issued by Vaultec. There you go. Annual turnover protocol. Beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over the age of 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on a date specified by the overseer and chief scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition in Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with aggregate ratings of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genomics laboratory for processing. So they just killed everybody. Subjects with excellent and superior intelligence ratings, but not aggregate, will be offered positions as overseer of research staff, per discretion of the overseer and chief scientist. All other subjects should be disposed of as outlined in the confinement operations packet. Wow. Wow, Vault-Tec, eh? I have a theory that Vault-Tec started the war, eh? That's my theory, and I'm sticking to it simply because they wanted to do these mad experiments, and they couldn't do them unless people were in the vaults. That's my theory that Vault-Tec started the war. Wow. Not seeing it today, guys. There we go.
Sweet.
Okay, the magazine is behind a locked door in here somewhere. It's probably this one. I thought there was an over two book or two in here, but there we go. The magazine's in here.
That's it.
Oh, there's a safe key if you couldn't hack that. There's the magazine, grog
Hell
neck.
yeah.
Critical hits with unarmed and melee attacks permanently do 5% damage. Well, we've got just about all of those, I think. There's one or two left. And that is Vault 75, boys and girls. Couple little areas left. I don't think there's any enemies left. Yeah, I could swear there was one or two overdue books in here. I don't know how I would have missed them. We were pretty thorough, reasonably thorough. That's the way we came in. So we're gonna go, no, that's the way we came in. Let's go out this way. I think that's the way we came in. This is the way we came in. Okay. Kind of a sneaky back way. Oh, another terminal. Look at that. Chief Scientist terminal. And I hear more enemies. Oh, let's read this. Prime Directive. Chief Scientist, welcome to Vault 75 as outlined in your confidential briefing packet. Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been selected for your professional credentials, experience, and commitment to the improvement of the human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. The mission of Vault 75, above all, is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by S.P.E.C.I.A.L, Braun, and Lamb. Oh, there's Braun again. You will be working with an overseer with a background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you will be working with. It is important that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. Experimental Abstract. Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test our hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selected breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerated generational cycle. The experimental objectives of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves, such as diversion from provisional protocols that are permitted at the discretion of the chief scientist, V. Shellet, I. Lamb, and S. Braun. staff replenishment. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of resident population to exhibit high intellect scores, but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be, at overseer and chief scientist's discretion, offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separated from general population for at least 15 years to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomic laboratory. It is the responsibility of chief scientist to very carefully choose those staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Genetic harvesting protocols. Outgoing subjects aged 18 years with aggregate score of superior or excellent across key physical, mental, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccinations is necessary and avoid arousing any suspicions otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates which specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Wow, eh? Crazy, crazy. Genomics report. Showing records for most recent graduations. Report prepared by Chief Scientist Gibson. Days until next graduation. Genome donors. Overall harvest was exceptional this year. Lots of superior ratings in the physical categories. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been a mostly solved problem for years now, and we're finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're gaining this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerns about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to stress over the years, but incidence was much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supplies remain best delivery method for general population, but should be concerned about future with science staff too. Recruitment. Only needed one recruit to scientific staff this year, with Washington joining the genetics team to help me out up here. Subject's physical scores were very low and he has consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer has concerns about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. His psychological profile shows that he's very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had personal relationships with to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. Disposed. We had very low disposal overhead thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year. Just 74% of the overall graduating class. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Archived records. There you go. Well, sounds like my sweetheart's home. what's in here. You gonna say hi?
Hi, you're on the speakerphone.
Yeah, I know. You can say hi to the people.
That's it.
And I can't do the mirrors in here. Another area with no mirrors. Why was this locked? Who is that? Skeleton in bed. Empty beer bottles. No soap. Yeah, that was just a locked door. And nothing special in here. What's in here? I heard more voices. And that's just the way out. And we're back at the beginning. Okay, let's get out of here. If I'm going the right way. Atrium. And we're done. That's Vault 75. Crazy experiments.
Hey,
Shoot.
come on.
Good as done.
Come on, buddy.
Going up. Ground floor.
Let's go home. Let's get naked first, though.
I don't like the sunburn you're gonna get.
Put armor on.
Let's drop off our loots. Let's perfect. Pick our vegetables, I guess.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell.
Seems to be growing well.
Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary, prepared for the future.
Hey,
World is bigger than strong new. Strong want to smash something.
You go for it, buddy.
So much walking. Want to do more fighting.
What gave you the idea we're friends?
Absolutely nothing, Marcy. We're not friends at all.
I'm sorry I laid all that crap about me feelings
Oh,
on you a
Kate.
while ago.
Kate, give
I
it
hope
up,
it hasn't
sweetie.
affected our friendship. So where are we off to next?
You're off
I'm
to
getting
picking
tired
some
of waiting.
corn or some mute fruit or some potato. One or the other, your choice. I'm giving you a choice.
Maybe
Oh,
constantly
and
trying to
everybody's
kill
coming
us,
towards
but
the corn.
Commonwealth never lacks for excitement. Most folks are just looking for a hand. All we gotta do.
Most people are good at breaking things. I enjoy putting them back
Now
together.
they're off to the
Since
potato.
we had the big
'Cause
talk,
I'm off to the
well,
potato.
it's been easier looking in the mirror.
Don't take offense to Marcy.
Oh, no, 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 no,
She's
no.
working through the loss in
Give
her
me
own way.
potato.
Anything I can do? You just
No,
say the word.
just move so I can pick my potato.
Ah, my favorite meat shield.
That is what you can do for
I
me.
wonder if the daytime collecting will serve any purpose.
Well, it serves a purpose for me.
Should be a fine day for a walk.
Let's drop off our vegetables. Yeah, I got them all in one run. Nice. Let's do Preston here. It's not on the roof.
At least
There
it's
he
not
is there. Let's get this in our
raining.
good. Let's do our weapon. Whoops. If I can hit the right buttons.
All trades, aren't you?
Hey,
Whatever it is.
Hungry. Fist
Good.
was weak. Leader.
Let's put that away.
To be rid of him.
I'd get dressed, but we're just gonna have to get undressed anyway, so. Let's talk to Preston.
Everyone filled out their form.
do you think we're ready to retake the castle?
I cleared out the ghouls that were giving that settlement trouble.
Glad to hear it, General. It's hard enough out here without people having to worry about ghouls in their backyard. Got another thing to talk to you about. I'll mark it on your map. Go find out what they need. We could use more settlements supporting our cause.
And where are we off to next?
It's a far cry from working with the gunners. Glad that's behind me.
Strong getting.
The slog again, eh?
Want someone to know what? Since
How's our rads?
I'm feeling sweat.
How many rads? Oh, let's rest.
Look at the two of us. Here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the...
Turn down the sound. Get rid of the saves I don't want. And save, and I am going to call that an episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, have a good one. Turt Dolled out.